This is the story of Little Al Frazzle, whose wit and charm could often bedazzle. He is a legend, his name known worldwide, for the courage and bravery I am about to describe. But once he was meek and afraid to help out, and he ran and he hid when there was danger about. His friends called him sissy and chicken and scared, because for any kind of trouble he felt totally unprepared. So listen, my friends, and learn that you too can be brave when it counts, when someone is depending on you. Little Al was born in November, on a bitter fall day. The wind was a-howling, and the sky was all gray. And as he lay in his crib with his eyes open wide, he became very frightened, and he cried and he cried. His mother said, "Hush, little baby, don't be so meek," and she kissed him softly on his cute little cheek. He wasn't a sissy, just a newly born babe, and he was behaving quite normal, wouldn't you say? When Little Al was one and just learning to walk, he stepped on a bumblebee and began to balk. He wouldn't go further, he couldn't go on. He just stood where he was and called for his mom. Well, at the age of 5, he was playing one day, and the ball he was bouncing bounced far, far away. It finally landed in front of the door of old Widow Whizzle, whom he'd never spoken to before. He was afraid to go get it, so he left the ball there, then went indoors to his mother and sat bored in a chair. As years passed by, when danger was near, he just could not get over these terrible fears. His friends did not like it because he was always so shy. He was too timid to try anything, they couldn't understand why. Then one day it happened, a terrible thing. The worst fears were realized of this lifelong weakling. He was taking a walk down a path near some trees, when suddenly before him he couldn't believe what he sees. His close friend Elisa was in terrible trouble. She was completely surrounded by 6 savage spiked animals. They were growling and snarling, acting mean and atrocious. Poor Little Al just knew they were ferocious, but he could not leave Elisa with the awful spiked animals, for he knew they would get her and carry her off to their tunnels. He had to act quickly before it was too late. There was no time to be scared or even to hesitate. So he jumped up and down, waved his arms big and wide. Then he hollered, "Come on, you ummels, I'm not gonna hide. I've run all my life and now it is time to stand and be brave, for this moment is mine." The savage spiked tumors then changed their mean minds to go after Little Al and leave Elisa behind. They formed a circle around him, and as their teeth started to show, our newly found hero shouted as loud as he could, "No!" The way that he said it and the look on his face showed no signs of fear, not so much as a trace. So the savage savage. Spike Doodles were shocked by this defiant young man, and it made them frightened, so they turned and they ran. They ran to their tunnels and have not been seen since anywhere east of Old Man Tinseldown's fence. Yes, Little Al Frazzle was brave, but remember this too: there are some things in life that no one must do. Don't act without reason, don't take chances too great. Don't endanger your life unless someone else's life is at stake. It is good to be brave, but let me further advise: it is better, my friend, to be thoughtful